Welcome to the PCFL show. On this week's episode, we've got Week 1 highlights, Week 2 previews, and 3 quick questions with
just grind from the 14.
Shout out McGee.
And Cody Allen of the Fury. The PCFL show is brought to you in part by FPS Design. Graphic and web design, sports marketing, and more. Go to fpsdesignstudios.com. Also by Hat Tricks Music. Writing, recording, and production. Go to hattricksmusic.com for more info. Welcome to the PCFL show. This week, we're going to kick it off with 3 quick questions with 3 members of the defending champion Capital City Fury, Genesis Grimes, Terrence McGee, and Cody Allen. Genesis, why do you still play the game?
I still play because I love the game, regardless of if I'm going to go to the NFL or not. I love playing football.
And is there any team you're most excited to play this season and why?
Honestly, the Lions, they're a sleeper. Everybody doubting them, but I really feel like they're going to be one of the good teams this year, so I'm excited to play them.
Well, good, because I think you face them twice this year. Does your family come see you?
Yeah, my son and my girl, and everybody, my whole family comes to all the games.
Okay, bonus question. Grass or turf?
Turf.
Thanks, Genesis, and good luck with your season. Next up, wide receiver Terrence McGee. Shada, when and why did you start playing football?
I started playing football when I was 12 years old. There was nothing to do in the neighborhood. I don't like staying in the house, and I don't play video games.
Not even Donkey Kong? Okay, what position did you originally play?
I always play receiver. I played corner, but I love the position. I like scoring.
Okay, last question. Is there any NFL player that really inspired you as a player?
My man Steve Smith, man, he do it for the young, small receivers like myself.
Thanks, T. And last but not least, quarterback Cody Allen. Cody, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Genesis. Why do you still play the game?
That's an easy question. The camaraderie, man. Coming out here with these guys, playing as a team, put your body on the line with the guy next to you, knowing because he's going to do the same for you. I yearn for that, and it really keeps me sane.
What teams are you looking forward to playing and why?
I'm really looking forward to playing against the Rattlers. They got a good foundation over there, tradition, and exactly why I play this game is for the camaraderie, and they got it, but they come to play every time. And also the Patriots is going to be a good one. But we got a good squad, so look out.
All right, let's change up the last question. Is there any advice that you would give a player looking to play at this level?
Just play the game. We tell kids all the time, play for fun, play to have fun. That's something we tend to get away from.
I agree wholeheartedly, and that's a great message for everybody this season. Let's have a fun 2018. Now let's get to the highlights. It was a back-and-forth battle in the first quarter, but with 3:33 left, Danny Betancourt hits it from 23 yards out to make it 3-0. In the second quarter, the offense strikes quickly as Jamie Jensen hits Kenny Pope, who takes it the distance for the touchdown. The Rattlers were on the move, but the Patriots defense stepped up and pressured the quarterback, forcing the errant throw, and Darian Wood picks it off. The Rattlers defense holds, and the Patriots have to settle for another Danny Betancourt field goal. With only a few seconds left in the half, the Rattlers were ready for the squib kick, but weren't able to capitalize. On the Rattlers' first possession of the second half, Terrence Bell hits Joe Ramos for the touchdown. And Connor Derby puts the point after throw. Jumping ahead to the fourth quarter, the Patriots are trying to put it away, and Havelock Pomele puts it in for the score. The Rattlers answer back by marching down the field, but Dominic Barnes picks it off, ending their drive. And with about 4 minutes left in the game, Jamie Jensen hits Charles Moore for 55 yards and the touchdown. On the kickoff, Danny Betancourt bounces it off a Rattler, and Brandon Gooch recovers. With the Patriots trying to run out the clock, they hand off to Sherrod Parker, who picks up the first down. And your final score is South Bay Patriots 27, North Bay Rattlers 7. An inaugural team in 2010, the Raiders are back in the PCFL, and they're taking on the Spartans. They were driving in the red zone early, but a fumble cost them the opportunity. They were driving again in the second quarter, but Chris McLeod was picked off by Marco Azevedo in the end zone. And on the next play, it's a handoff to Dante Mills, who takes it the distance for the touchdown. A nice run by John Willis helped set up this rainy touchdown throw by Chris McLeod to Leon Glover. But the Spartans answer back by driving down the field, and Brandon Olden hits Dante Mills for the first down, who follows it up with a touchdown. With the score 13-6 in the second half, Brandon Olden hits Eloy Portela for a nice first down play. That sets up another touchdown by Dante Mills. But the Raiders answer back as John Willis takes it the distance, bringing the Raiders within 7. After an exchange of possessions in the fourth quarter, the Spartans get to the Raiders punter. And that sets up this run by Alexander Acevedo for the touchdown with 9:06 left in the fourth. And with 17 seconds left in the game, Sean Hale caps the scoring with this touchdown. And your final score is Salinas Valley Spartans 33, Modesto Raiders 12. Walker Cabling is a professional structured cabling contractor that specializes in data center, copper cabling, and fiber optics. Design, builds, TIs, moves, seismic bracing codes and regulations, maintenance, and more. Walker Cabling provides custom infrastructure installations in order to help your company meet its communication needs. For more information, go to walkercabling.com. Walker Cabling, quality matters. The Stallions stop the Sun Devils on third down, and Pascual Gonzalez kicks the field goal. The Sun Devils were driving into Stallions territory, but Trill Malone forces the fumble, and it's recovered by Kenny Visor. Jake Heronshaw gets flagged for intentional grounding in the end zone. The result is a safety. And the Sun Devils capitalize with this run by Quindaren Riley, who takes it 67 yards for the touchdown. But the Stallions respond and start driving down the field. DeAndre Churchill rolls out and hits Alfredo Perez for the touchdown. The two-point conversion is good, making it a one-score game. But David Jackson picks it off to seal the win. Sun Devils 12, Silver State Stallions 8. The Falcons were 5 yards from pay dirt until Ray Lopez picks the ball off. And 3 plays later, Diamante Durham returns the favor. Quarterback Kevin Matos gets the Kings on the board with this touchdown run. On the ensuing kickoff, Nick Breland is back to take it for the Falcons. And take it he does. Takes it to the house for the touchdown. Kevin Matos is back for another run out of the Wildcat, and he takes it 31 yards for the score. Nate Harrison takes it in for the touchdown to tie it up. And the Falcons go for the win, but the point after is no good. And your final score is Elk Grove Kings 12, Delta Valley Falcons 12. Crandall Roofing is the company for your next roofing job. New roof construction, re-roof, commercial, or residential, Crandall Roofing does it all. Schedule your free consultation today. Go to crandallroofing.com for more information. Crandall Roofing has you covered.
You are watching the PCFL show with your host, Angry Mike.
In the first quarter, the Fury are in the Lions' red zone, but Cody Allen throws a pick to Brandon Easter. The Lions aren't able to capitalize, and later on, Genesis Grimes takes it in for the touchdown. In the second quarter, Logan Hollis hits Jamie January, who pitches to Cordieres Childs, but it is a fumble, and it's scooped up by Marquise Palmer for the score. And on the Lions' next possession, the ball's intercepted by Quentin Palmer. That sets up a touchdown run by D'Angelo Wilson. A few possessions later, Logan Hollis hits Martel Scoggins for the touchdown. On the Fury's next possession, Cody hands off to Jared Dixon for this run. Which helps set up this touchdown run by Michael Greer. The Lions answer back by driving down the field. Here, Logan scrambles for a big gain, which sets up this touchdown pass to Martel Scoggins. After a few exchanges of possession, the Lions get in striking distance with this pass to Donovan Wallace. And on the next play, Terrence Gentry punches it in for the touchdown. And your final score is Capital City Fury 26, NorCal Lions 20. And in other scores around the league, quarterback Lawrence Morgan threw for 3 touchdowns to lead the Merced County Jets to a 20-9 victory over the Fresno Dogs Elite. Let's take a look at the Week 1 Performers of the Week.
You're watching the PCFL show.
The Kings showed versatility this last week with both quarterbacks AJ Chambers and Kevin Matos. The Kings defense showed an ability to swarm to the ball and make plays happen, and they're going to need that against the high-powered Patriot offense. You can't underestimate the Patriot defense either, who held the North Bay Rattlers to just 7 points. The Elk Grove Kings take on the South Bay Patriots Saturday, 1 o'clock, Yerba Buena High School. Sponsored by Del Grande Dealer Group. Over 150,000 happy car buyers. With their first PCFL game under their belt, the Silver State Stallions have shown to be a pretty balanced team, offense, defense, and special teams. They're going to need to keep the mistakes to a minimum as they take on a Rattler team looking to bounce back from a tough loss in Week 1. The Rattlers are also a balanced team, but they need to be able to take advantage of all opportunities presented to them. The Stallions take on the Rattlers at 4 o'clock at Windsor High School this Saturday. Sponsored by Crandall Roofing. Call for your free estimate today. Crandall Roofing has you covered. The Falcons had a good first showing in Week 1, but they face a tough test in Week 2. Going up against the defending champs, they're going to have to play mistake-free football to pull this one out. The same can be said for the Fury, whose passing game was un-Fury-like. But that didn't matter with 2 rushers to gain over 100 yards. Can they do it again? Falcons, Fury, Foothill High School, 6:30 kickoff in Sacramento. Sponsored by Extreme Rolled Pit Bulls. Go to extremerolledpitbulls.com for more information. The Jets got off to a good start in the PCFL with their Week 1 win. They had 300 yards in offense and only gave up 9 points. By way of comparison, the Spartans had 402 total yards of offense and only gave up 12. Based on only one performance, arguably 2 of the top teams in the Tier 2 face off. The Jets take on the Salinas Valley Spartans Saturday at 1 o'clock, Rabobank Stadium in Salinas. The Sun Devils defense did a lot to keep them in the game this weekend. Quindar and Riley led the team in rushing, but they're going to need to find some balance. Especially against a Lions team who's shown an ability to be able to make big plays on defense, as well as move the ball on offense. It'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. The California Sun Devils take on the NorCal Lions 4:15 at Mountain House High School in Tracy. The Sacramento underdogs are a mystery. They had a bye week in Week 1, so we'll see what they're about as they take on the Fresno Dogs Elite. The Dogs dropped their Week 1 game against the Jets, so we'll see how they bounce back. The Sacramento Underdogs take on the Fresno Dogs Elite at Minarets High School this Saturday at 2 o'clock. Well, that's it for this week's episode. If you're interested in joining a PCFL team for this season, go to thepcfl.com and check out the teams page. Be sure to follow us on Twitter @thepCFL. If you're on Facebook, like our page and share the PCFL show links. And last but not least, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. That's youtube.com/PCFL Media. I'm your host, Angry Mike, and I'll see you next week.